Is this really missions? Yes. When it says in Acts, 1 chapter 8, he says, go and preach to the ends of Judea, Samaria, and to the outer parts of the world. Well, people sometimes, I think, hear the last couple of words of that sentence, to the outer parts of, of the earth. And you should, like there should always be a promotion to share the gospel with those who have never heard the gospel. Of course, people who look nothing like you, people who don't live anywhere near, Coquilala, Idaho, and all that. And that's wonderful. In fact, people who've grown up here have gone out into the world and done just that. However, missions isn't just foreign. Missions is home missions too. You can't assume that all your neighbors are saved. It's not true. Perhaps one of the most dangerous things that you're going to approach as someone in home missions is people who assume that they are saved. And so, there is a perception, I would say, that perhaps this is I don't know what the best way to say it, maybe a secondary, missions field, because you're right down the road, right? I walk over here. Like Joanie said, she grew up right here, and now we live on the other side of Southside Church, and is this still missions? Yeah. Because we're still sharing the gospel. God is doing exactly what he intended to do here. Coquilala Lake Bible Camp would be a roaring success if only one person came to know Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior. I can guarantee that many people have come to know that. I trust that God has done that work. But he's done it here. He's also doing it, wherever he intends to do it. But he's certainly doing it here. It's just as valid here as that. And we would invite people to see what it is that God does here. That would probably be the easiest way.
I think one of the things that we do come up against as far as people asking us or saying to us as a mission field is the fact that we do live here. I have a full-time job. We live in a home. We have a car. We go about our Americanized lives. We're not living in a paper box, scrounging for food. We don't, we have clothes, we have things, and people are very willing to give of their time and their finances and their prayers and such when it's a mission going out, because most people have been raised that missions are going out and reaching unreachable groups. And even within the United States, you have people going to the homeless communities, or you have people going into areas where most people wouldn't dare to go, right? So here you are in beautiful North Idaho, and you say you're going to go on the mission field, and they're thinking, well, what do you need? You're just volunteering.
There's a real danger that there's a competition between the mission fields, your home mission field and your foreign mission field. We look at it as you are winning souls for Jesus Christ. There is only one, Jesus Christ. So if you're sharing the same gospel, whether you're sharing it here or whether you're sharing it in Papua New Guinea or to, any other unreached people group, that person is saved, that person is saved. It doesn't matter specifically where it is if the gospel is going forth. And I think we shouldn't attempt to separate the two. You should, in fact, support, I think, churches and individuals, as the Lord wills, beyond their regular supporting to their church, should support both and invest in both. There's no reason not to.